Welcome everyone to my violin online class. My name is Beata, and in this most stunning place today, we will be talking about 3 most common problems with sound quality while playing violin, and most importantly, how to fix it. So let's get started. First of all, number 1, posture. You can't hold the violin like this and expect that your bow will sound and will align with the bridge and will be really great. Okay, so this is number 1, is bad posture. Setting up a shoulders, making sure it's high enough. Your violin has to create 90 degrees with your body. So one thing is posture. 2, it's very stiff wrist. When you play, I see students stiffing their wrist and making it so hard to move it that it's really hard to make any good sound, because then when the whole arm is stiff and your wrist is stiff, very often I hear scratching, and we don't want scratching, we want the beautiful sound. So relax your wrist, relax your arm, take a breath before you start, and think of brush strokes, very soft motions of the hand. Now 3 is basically moving your elbow too much. If you move your elbow too much, your bow will go all over the place. So we call this windshield wiping. So windshield wiping, because the wipers move like this, is very, very, very common issue. And how to fix it now? All right. So 1 is looking in a mirror. Once you look in a mirror, you can see your elbow moving up and left and like this, and you can fix it much easier. 2, holding the elbow when you play. So you would, once you practice, you can hold your elbow so it will not move. Imagine your elbow being hinges in a door, and if you remove the hinges, the door is going to fall off the frame. So you move your elbow as if you move the hinges in a door, opening and close the door with the relaxed hand. Now, that's solution number 3 would be holding and practicing against the wall. No, it's not the punishment. Go to your corner. So you would put this side of your arm in next to the wall, and you will try to practice this way. So this part is where the wall is. And if your elbow feels like it's gonna push in the wall or move away from the wall, that means your elbow is not set just yet. So this is a good method. There is a great way of practicing and fixing the issue, is to use a straw. It's like, what's going on? So when you practice, you want to it's a very inexpensive way of fixing it, is to apply the straw on your violin, and you don't want to scratch it, you don't want to damage it. So you squeeze, this is a little thicker straw for boba, for those who like boba. And you want to very gently, not scratching your violin, put it right here, and then squeeze it right on the top where this little corner is of this letter F. That way you can, voila, you get the beautiful bow guard. And you want to put the bow before the straw. Look at that. Now, muscle memory can be our best friend, could be also worst enemy if you learn something wrong. But here, because you're learning muscle memory and how to align the bow, once you take out the straw, you would do way better playing. And so this is far the best way of fixing this very common issue. And students really like this method, I have to say. Sometimes I just keep straws in my room where I teach, and I give students. You would be surprised how many advanced students practice with straw, and they like it because they understand how good that method is. Now the next method of fixing windshield wiping, it would be using bow force. Bow force is something that costs around $20-something. And yes, the straw is a little bit inexpensive way, but let's say you don't want to apply the straw. So what you can do, you can use this. No, it's not any torture device. This part is higher, what I'm trying to show you, and this is the part that will go right here. This is the part that will go next to the bridge. So what you do here applying this device. No, not torture. Although some students particularly don't like this. I have no idea why. But this is a really good way of fixing it. And I'm getting my bow. And your bow would be aligned with these guards inside. Okay, so that's really, really good way of fixing it. And all these ways of are great problem fixing solutions. So that's the best way to fix the windshield wiping. I highly recommend practicing on open strings. With advanced students, I ask them to practice on open strings, even practice with dynamics as needed. And there's nothing wrong dividing your right hand technique difficulty with your left hand, and being able to separate these both very often make us play way better. And concentrating, just looking in a mirror and observing your elbow and where it is, and the angles are the most important on violin. And in the beginning, once you get them, you will do just fine and your sound will be absolutely stunning, like this video right here. So I really hope this video will help you. Subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you around.